celebrations of the International Day of Yoga 2022, the inaugural ceremony of the week-long International Festival of Yoga 2022, organized by Mahabodhi International Meditation Center, Leh Ladakh, and the administration of the Union Territory of Ladakh.
And we are being supported by Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council, Leh, Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga, Ladakh Police, Indian Army, Ladakh Scouts, Central Institute of Buddhist Studies, Leh, University of Ladakh, and various other non-governmental organizations like Ladakh Buddhist Association, Ladakh Gompa Association, World Book of Records, Young Drukpa Association, Pyramid Spiritual Societies Movement, and Patanjali.
It is undoubtedly and truly a majestic sight to have such a royal congregation of dignitaries seated here amongst us today. With this, we take immense pleasure in welcoming the Lieutenant Governor of Ladakh, Sri Radhakrishna Mathurji, and the galaxy of renowned personalities seated here on stage today. We welcome our respected dignitaries amongst the audience, students, and the august audience present here. It truly is a pleasure to have you all. Once again, we welcome you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the path-breaking idea of the International Day of Yoga was first proposed and popularized by our very able and dynamic Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, during his speech to the United Nations General Assembly on 27th of September 2014. This proved instrumental in bringing a global focus and renowned enthusiasm in the field of yoga. The International Day of Yoga, more commonly referred to as Yoga Day, has subsequently been celebrated on 21st of June each year since its inception in 2015, and this has led to yoga becoming a global phenomena and a much sought-after discipline in the contemporary world. Ladies and gentlemen, Venerable Bhikkhu Sanghasena, founder, president of Mahabodhi International Meditation Center, was the first to introduce yoga in Ladakh, and through his earnest and constant efforts has allowed the echoes of yoga to reach all corners of the Himalayan expanse. He has been tirelessly working to make Ladakh a spiritual and sustainable tourism destination over the 35 years through the promotion of yoga and meditation.
Dawning the idea of celebrating a week-long International Festival of Yoga commemorating the International Day of Yoga was incepted in the year 2020 by Venerable Bhikkhu Sanghasena when he had the privilege of personally meeting the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, at his office, where he first introduced his idea of celebrating the Yoga Day 2020 in Ladakh, a place we all consider the land of yoga and meditation. However, to our dismay, this remained a dream due to the rising COVID pandemic. Nevertheless, we are extremely joyful. After 2 years of the pandemic, we have been able to now, through the support of various stakeholders and jointly with the administration of the UT government of Ladakh, succeeded in celebrating this year's Yoga Day with such grandeur and to inaugurate the week-long festival of yoga in the august presence of such high, respectable dignitaries. It is truly my honor and privilege today to inform you all that Venerable Bhikkhu Sanghasena has been conferred with the prestigious PM Yoga Awards 2022, the Prime Minister's Award for Outstanding Contribution to the Development and Promotion of Yoga. One of the most prestigious awards in the area of yoga is announced for the year 2022 and has been conferred to Venerable Bhikkhu Sanghasena. With this, ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a roaring round of applause for him?
जी हाँ, इस साल के प्रधानमंत्री योग सम्मान 2022 के साथ भिक्खु संघसेना जी को जाता है। जोरदार तालियों के साथ हम इनको अभिनंदन करते हैं। बहुत बहुत बधाई भिक्खु संघसेना जी। Without further ado, I would like to kindly invite our honorable chief guest for the occasion, the Honorable Lieutenant Governor, Union Territory of Ladakh, Sri Radhakrishna Mathurji, along with other respected dignitaries, to most kindly inaugurate the International Day of Yoga and the week-long International Festival of Yoga by kindly lighting the holy lamp. दीप प्रज्वलित के साथ साथ इंटरनेशनल डे ऑफ योगा और साथ ही साथ एक सप्ताह के इंटरनेशनल फेस्टिवल ऑफ योगा को आज इनॉग्रेट किया जाएगा। इस समारोह के मुख्य अतिथि के शुभ हाथों द्वारा, साथ ही साथ जितने भी हमारे गणमान्य अतिथिगण इस वक्त मंच पर मौजूद हैं। आज योग डे है, योग दिवस है। जोरदार तालियां हर ओर गूंजनी चाहिए। और ये लद्दाख है, लद्दाख की यहां से जो छोटी सी आवाज भी सरहद तक पहुंचनी चाहिए। और ये योग दिवस जो है लद्दाख से जाकर पूरे विश्व भर में फैल चुका है। बधाई हो, अभिनंदन आप सभी लोगों का। और जैसे कि आप मंच पे देख पा रहे हैं, गणमान्य अतिथिगण यहां पे मौजूद है।
Hello, check, check. Hello, check.
Hello.
Shidnang chakdab saladzadlo, shidnang chakdab saladzadong yelar se tugut sangma memang sangma. Ladakh manba gyagan manba zamlil childa ne katene ngata skundon nika skota zatenok tene deni jak polsiala ngata Ladakh spawn nang yampo.
Hello.
बहुत-बहुत धन्यवाद. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about Ladakh, Mahabodhi International Meditation Center, this is one such organization which has not only worked for yoga, it has been working tirelessly for so many years for the upliftment, for the development, for caring of the people who those cannot afford in many ways. एक तरीके से देखा जाए तो महाबोधि इंटरनेशनल मेडिटेशन सेंटर ने लद्दाख के उन लोगों का हाथ थामा है, साथ दिया है जिन्होंने अपनों का साथ छोड़ दिया है। महाबोधि इंटरनेशनल मेडिटेशन सेंटर के फाउंडर डायरेक्टर वेनरेबल भिक्खु संघा सिन्हा जी को स्वागत भाषण के लिए मंच पे आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी। फॉर द वेलकम एड्रेस वेनरेबल भिक्खु संघा सिन्हा, फाउंडर डायरेक्टर MIMC।
Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhammang saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami. Hearty welcome to the celebrations of the International Day of Yoga and the inaugural ceremony of the week-long International Festival of Yoga 2022, celebrating the 75 Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Most respected our chief guest for the today's event, Shri Radha Krishna Mathur, His Excellency the Lieutenant Governor of the Union Territory of Ladakh. Welcome to you, sir. Respected Dr. Kiran Bedi, the former Lieutenant Governor of Pondicherry, Shri Umang Nurullah, advisor to the Honorable Lieutenant Governor of the Ladakh UT, Mr. Moe Cho Ong, His Excellency the Ambassadors of the Myanmar, Mr. Ganbol Dhamba Cho, His Excellency the Ambassadors of Mongolia, Shri Rajendra Pal Gautam, the Honorable Minister for Water, Tourism, Culture, Arts and Language, Government of Delhi, Shri Jamyang Siring Namgyal, the Honorable Members of the Parliament of Ladakh, Shri Swagat Biswas, Divisional Commissioner of UT Ladakh, Shri Brahma Rishi Patri, the founder, Pyramid Spiritual Societies Movement, PSSM India, Shri Tarun Chao, National General Secretary of the BJP, Dr. Vinny Sirin from Brahma Kumaris, and the founder, President, Global Initiative for Peace and Well-being, Shri Santosh Shukla, the Supreme Court Advocate and the President of the World Book of Record, London, UK, Venerable Dr. Ponchai, the President of the World Alliance of Buddhists, Thailand, Shri Gagan Malik, the renowned Bollywood actor, respected yoga teachers from Patanjali Yoga Institute, Haridwar, all other respected dignitaries coming from different parts of India and abroad, and all the dear and respected teachers, students from various educational institutions of the Leh district. We gather here today on the auspicious occasion of the International Day of Yoga, an annual event observed since 2015 to recognize the importance of yoga in promoting the physical and mental well-being of humanity. This year's celebration focuses specifically on the yoga for humanity, how the practice of yoga can promote the holistic health of every individual. Among many great contributions India has made for the world are the timeless teachings of ahimsa, karuna, maitri, yoga, and dhyana. Through the living legacies of this powerfully transformative gift, the world today sees India as a vital spiritual hub for rejuvenate the body and mind and spirit. If there is one country where spirituality is celebrated above all other things, it is incredible India. These visions of deeply spiritual India, both ancient and modern, is one that is shared by and passionately advocated by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, who stresses the importance of both celebrating and promoting India as a global center of spirituality and the wellness traditions, a place of hope and optimism for healing of all that afflicts the modern world. The popularity of yoga has sharply increased and shows no signs of abating, and this perhaps would not have been possible had not been for the visionary and far-sighted Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. Therefore, I truly feel India is blessed to have a genuine karma yogi serving as its Honorable Prime Minister, one who has left no stone unturned in his determination to rejuvenate and revitalize India's ancient wisdom traditions, not only its birthplace India, but also globally for the health and well-being of the humanity. Earlier this year in April, I was deeply honored to be invited to participate in two major events in New Delhi hosted by the Ministries of Ayush, Tourism and Culture for the Inter-Ministerial Committee meeting at Vigyan Bhavan and the 100-day countdown Yoga Mahotsav at the Red Fort. It was during these events that the Ministry of Ayush invited me and my organization to positively contribute towards the visions of celebrating 100-day countdown to the International Yoga Day in Ladakh. I take great pride in informing you all the multiple events have subsequently taken place celebrating the 100-day countdown marking the 75 Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Indeed, we have conducted yoga programs in some of the most iconic places in Ladakh, such as the sublime Pangong Lake, and across the numerous organizations and schools, both in Leh and Kargil district. Marking 21st June 2022, our 100-day countdown celebration comes to a successful conclusion. Today, we are seated here in this newly built sports stadium of Leh, undoubtedly one of the best sporting and events arenas in the whole of Indian Himalayan region, celebrating the International Day of Yoga, marking the first day of a week-long international festival of the yoga. The organizers and various supporters of the festivals take great pride in extending very warm welcome to all of you. I am deeply humbled and inspired to be seated in the august presence of the Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Ladakh and a rich treasury of esteemed personalities, including many revered yoga masters, spiritual gurus, Indian government officials, ambassadors, renowned artists, scientists, promoter of world peace, knowledgeable academics, admirable social leaders, celebrated Bollywood actors, and talented musicians and students. We especially like to express our sincere thanks to Shri Brahmarishi Patriji, the founder of the Pyramid Spiritual Society movement, who has journeyed all the way from the South India to this remote Himalayan region, along with hundreds of his followers and devotees as a part of their Ma Karuna Yatra for world peace to Ladakh, and to attend this historic festival of yoga. The International Festival of Yoga 2022 includes the celebration of yoga and the 65th Radhika Amrit Mahotsav at the iconic Shanti Stupa, Pangong Lake, summit of the Warila Pass, and the Sindhu Ghat, sites of the most ancient cultural heritage and spiritual infused monasteries of Ladakh. I sincerely hope all this part of the week-long festival will spiritually enrich themselves and move towards the making Ladakh is a hub of spirituality, yoga and meditation. Through worthy collaborations and enthusiastic participation of UT administration, I look forward towards the annual observance of the Yoga Festival. This year, seeing the enthusiasm and joint effort by all of you, I have no doubt that we can collectively make a deeply indebted to the administrations of UT Ladakh and other supporters, in particular to His Excellency Sri Radhakrishna Mathur, Honorable Lieutenant Governor MIMC and administration of Union Territory of Ladakh will be able to annually celebrate the Yoga Festival and attract thousands of yoga lovers from all over the world to the land of yoga. Without taking much time, we have the time constraint. I once again would like to extend my hearty welcome to His Excellency and all the distinguished guests coming from various parts of India and abroad, and our lovely students, teachers, and other guests who have gathered here to participate in this historical event, yoga celebration. I wish you all a wonderful yoga celebrations for your body, mind, and the heart, and let us together celebrate and pray for the world peace, the well-being of everybody. Once again, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Guruji. One of the most awaited events and one of the most weighted messages of today's event is undoubtedly of our Lieutenant Governor, Shri Radhakrishna Mathurji. With this, sir, I kindly like you to take stage and share a few words on this occasion.
Julie, a very good morning to all of you on this beautiful 21st June morning in Ladakh. Yoga Day, International Day of Yoga, has been in existence now all over the world for over 8 years. Joining from not only Leh but Kargil as well as Pangong. More importantly, as Guruji Sangsena ji said short while ago, the most important thing for us is not just one day celebration, but to make yoga as a part of our life. Because yoga is what gives you peace, it is what gives you health, it is what gives you satisfaction. And therefore, yoga, which is a gift of the Indian nation to the world. This is something which is to be celebrated in our daily life, in our daily occurrences, in everything. With these words, I wish all of you a very happy and your life. Jule, Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. And as we all know that the interview is being celebrated world over, and at this moment, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, has arrived at the venue at Mysore, and he has arrived. The program started over there, and we will have a live telecast of his. And also, we are going to do yoga the world over. So we will right now wait for a very short while for the Prime Minister to address the nation. Till that time, I would request everyone present here to please sink in with the nature and beauty of Ladakh, the barren beauty of Ladakh, a Ladakh which is known as the cold desert, Ladakh which is also referred to as moonland. Ladakh is also known as little, so many things, the land of high passes. Just try to sink in with the environment over here. We need to think about so many things about with the dawn of Union Territory of Ladakh, with the new things beginning, and under the aegis and under the guidance of the towards the development of Ladakh, towards the overall holistic development of Ladakh, and yoga is one part of it. And ladies and gentlemen, we are right now waiting for the Honorable Prime Minister to address the nation. Until that time, we would request all of you to please enjoy the scenic beauty of Ladakh and the quietness, the peace that is here. That is one of the USPs of Ladakh. Please enjoy this. We will wait for the arrival of the Honorable Prime Minister and his address from Mysore, a live telecast. Thank you all.
Involving 100 organizations across 100 cities till today, with the collaboration of the union governments, ministries, and grand succession of celebration is culminating in Mysuru, the beautiful heritage city of Karnataka. We all realize that this is due to Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji's exemplary and continued efforts. The International Day of Yoga nation around the globe. The celebration of the International Day of Yoga carry the vision of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji's vision to bring world peace and harmony by focusing on the health and well-being of individual, communities, nations, and the world as a whole. It is his personal engagement and consistent efforts that the world is experiencing an increasing spirit of yoga and its benefit. Under his able leadership, the nation is changing the world dynamics, and yoga has played a key role in that. Yoga has brought the world together, reshaping the global values, and is bringing different healthcare system closer. He has written to the head of the state of different countries and also head of villages in India to join together in spreading the message of yoga. This alliance is yes theme Yoga Humanity, and the Ministry of Ayush has designed unique program to include various sections of the society to celebrate health and heterogeneity. We are involving the whole world through Guardian Ring program and whole government through celebration at 75 iconic places. There will be disseminations of yoga practices and research through exhibition in Dasara ground today and tomorrow, and also using IT asset such as Namaste Yoga, Yoga Portal, wide break application for its wider reach. We all remember that due to very concerted and proactive effort of the Government of India, yoga has been included in the UNESCO's representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Continuing the forward march, various have taken various initiatives to ensure advancement and well. Conducting National Olympiad in schools and declaring Yogasana as a competitive sport. Also, editions of Yogasana in the list of group, posts and ministries and departments of the Government of India 17 June 2022. I further hope the Government of Karnataka, all central government and state government ministries, defense forces, other uniformed service organizations, revered yoga gurus, celebrities and spokespersons associated with us who made this movement towards wellness through yoga a grand success. I also extend my gratitude to all the countries in support. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the people of Mysuru for making this a huge success. Jai Hind!
Thank you, Honourable Minister, sir. And now, ladies and gentlemen, requesting the gracious host, Chief Minister, the Janapriya Mukhyamantri of Karnataka, Shri Baswaraja Bommai for his address.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ಇಂದು ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಯೋಗ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆಯಂದು ಮೈಸೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿ ಶೋಭೆಯನ್ನು ತಂದಿರುವಂತಹ ಆದರಣೀಯ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಶ್ರೀ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿಜಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಗಂತವತ್ತ ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರಾದಂತಹ ಥಾವರ್ಚಂದ್ ಗೆಹ್ಲೋಟ್ ಜಿ, ಸಚಿವ ಸಂಪುಟದ ಸಹೋದ್ಯೋಗಿಗಳೇ ಹಾಗೂ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಮೈಸೂರಿನ ಮಹಾರಾಣಿಯವರೇ, ಯುವರಾಜರೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರೆದಿರುವಂತಹ ಅಪಾರ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರೆದಿರುವಂತಹ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತಾ, ಯೋಗ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆ ಆಗಲು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಮೈಸೂರಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಅವರು ಇಡೀ ಮೈಸೂರನ್ನ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಒಂದು ನಕ್ಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಸೂರನ್ನ ತಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಮೈಸೂರಿನ ಪರವಾಗಿ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಜನತೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿಜಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅಪಾರವಾದಂತಹ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು, ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಚ್ಛೆಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಯೋಗ ಮನಸ್ಸು ದೇಹ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡುವಂತಹದ್ದು, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಜಗತ್ತನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯೋಗದಿಂದ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಹಾಗೂ ಚರಿತ್ರೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಈ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಚರಿತ್ರೆ ಇದೆ, ಚಾರಿತ್ರ್ಯ ಬೇಕು. ಆ ಚರಿತ್ರೆ ಕಟ್ಟುವಂತ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ, ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಯೋಗ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆ ಫಾರ್ ಹ್ಯುಮ್ಯಾನಿಟಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಲಿ ಎಂದು ಹಾರೈಸಿ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मुख्यमंत्री जी. Ladies and gentlemen, Prime Minister Modi ji himself is a committed yoga sadhak. He epitomizes the rewards of yoga. He epitomizes humanity. कोरोना काल में कोविड टीकाकरण के अभियान को आम जनता तक पहुंचाना और दूसरे देशों को मदद का हाथ बढ़ाना मानवता का प्रतीक है. स्वच्छ भारत और शौचालय निर्माण के अभियान से तनमन जीवन को पावन करने का नाम ही योग है. मन की बात के द्वारा लोगों से जुड़ना और लोगों की बेहतरी के लिए जनमानस से सुझाव लेना और फिर एक पिता के समान उनको आदर और पहचान देना मानवता की पहचान है. आपकी कार्यशैली, आपकी विचारधारा, आपके सभी जन का प्रताप झलकता है. तो योग को स्वयं से सभी कर्म करने वाले हमारे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी से हम करबद्ध होकर निवेदन करते हैं कि आप हमारा मार्गदर्शन करें.
राज्य के गवर्नर श्रीमान थावरचंद गहलोत जी, श्री युद्धवीर कृष्णदत्त चामराजा वाडियार जी, राजमाता प्रमोदा देवी, मंत्री श्री सर्बानंद सोनोवाल जी, देश के लोगों सांस्कृतिक राजधानी, अध्यात्म और योग की धरती मैसूरू को प्रणाम करता हूं। मैसूरू आध्यात्मिक केंद्रों ने जिस योग ऊर्जा को सदियों से पोषित किया, आज वो योग ऊर्जा विश्व स्वास्थ्य को दिशा दे रही है। आज योग वैश्विक सहयोग का पारस्परिक आधार बन रहा है। आज योग मानव मात्र को निरोग जीवन का विश्वास दे रहा है। हम आज सुबह से देख रहे हैं कि योग की जो तस्वीरें कुछ वर्ष पहले